Hi, everybody. Welcome to the IBMA Hall of Fame induction. I'd like to congratulate Ronnie Stoneman and Lynn Morris for their well-deserved nominations and acceptance into the Bluegrass Hall of Fame. I first met Alison Krauss when she was 12 years old. I was 31. Nelson Mandrell and I were music students at the University of Illinois, and a banjo player named John Gantz. We were working to put together a bluegrass band, and we met at the music building. We heard her fiddle. It was pretty darn good, as you can imagine. And she said, "Well, I sing." And I said, "Well, okay." She's 12, but we didn't know what we were in for. She sang Blue Kentucky Girl, and I just remember Nelson, after she was done, swatting his mandolin and going, "You're good." Well, that's certainly true. And we went on to, I thought, well, we might be able to use her. We can probably find a place for her in our band. So from there, I began introducing her to the different people in bluegrass, and I said, "Have you ever heard of Tony Rice?" And she said, "No, I haven't heard of him." And I said, "Well, he's one of the great flat pickers and musicians in bluegrass, so you need to hear him." And I brought over the Bluegrass Album Band, and we listened to Your Love Is Like a Flower, and she, J.D. Crowe. Then Tony sang. Who's singing? It's Tony. Eyes got a little bigger. And then we finally got to Tony's break, and that was it. From that point on, we listened to Tony Rice, Newgrass Revival, Hot Rise, Doyle Lawson, and a lot of the great people in bluegrass. The 80s was a great time. But from the beginning, she was always interested in songs. I had started giving her songs, and on her first album, Too Late to Cry, she recorded 6 of them. And, it was fantastic. All the great players on there, Sam Bush, Jerry Douglas, Roy Husky on bass, Tony Trischka. It was just amazing to see the great musicians in bluegrass that surrounded her on that record and playing my songs that she sang. But I want to emphasize that her fiddle playing was also extraordinary, and no less a person than Tony Rice thought so. He mentions it in the Tony Rice story from Still Inside, what a wonderful fiddle player she was. She looked for songs, myself, Sidney Cox, Mark Simos, Nelson, R.L., all of us that she has brought into the songwriting fold for her albums. We owe a great debt to her because she always had an original sound that she was looking for in her music. So we're not just recognizing a harmony and a lead singer, but also a fabulous fiddle player, a song finder, interpreter, and a vocalist, a great pitch-perfect harmony singer, and a long-standing band leader. So I just want to finish with this quote from Still Inside, the Tony Rice story. For Alison Krauss, with unfathomable love, respect, and admiration, Tony Rice. Please welcome 2021 Hall of Fame nominee, Alison Krauss.
Oh boy. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. And thank you, John. He is such a wonderful person to have shared so much time with and so many memories. He has such a passion for music and would pound on the dash in the car and yell at me and, "Oh, that is so great." And he introduced me to bluegrass music and all the greats that have made up, what we all love so much. He taught me how to sing harmony, and he was that person for me that would rewind the tape back and forth, and say, "Listen to that." And eventually he asked me to stop yelling in the car. And but he played me Tony Rice first, and that first solo on Your Love Is Like a Flower made me say 2 words. The first one was holy. The second was moly. I wish that we were there tonight. And congratulations, Lynn and Marshall and Ronnie. And we were all going to come tonight. My mom and dad, my son, and Mr. Pinnell and Denise. John Pinnell started Union Station in 1985, and this past April we lost one of the most talented people any of us knew. He played in the beginning years of the band and brought such authority and identity along with Mike Harmon. And Mike, hello, I hope that you hear me tonight and know how proud I am of what we all did together here. We lost Dave Denman. The first song I heard Dave sing was Wild Bill Jones, and he played every instrument and sang like no one else and never imitating anyone. And he brought material in that were always from some place unexpected and was such a generous, genuine person. And we miss him. And playing music with Union Station are my finest moments in music. I never thought that I would end up doing this for a living, and I want to thank people who thought that I had something to offer and should. Denise Steff, thank you for taking such good care of me and the band, and you did it for 27 years. There's no way we would have done anything without you. I want to thank Keith Case, who's no longer with us, who booked Union Station on the road for 27 years. I want to thank Ken Irwin, Marion, and Bill from Rounder. And we want to thank you for, as George Shuffler said, always letting us play our feelings. And there's just been no greater gift. I'd like to mention my hero, Tony Rice's example of excellence. And losing him was like a hope left. I could never let go of thinking more music might be coming from him and that somehow he'd sing and play again. I even missed the thoughts of wondering what he might be doing. Thank you, everybody, for thinking of me for this tonight. Thank you for all the great musicians who played in Union Station through the years, and the songwriters who made such beautiful songs and sent them our way that have kept me up at night with a monkey mind. Sidney Cox, R.L. Castleman, Ron Block, John Pennell, Nelson Mandrell, Bob Lucas, Jeff White, Mark Simos, Julie Lee. Thank you, Gary Pachosa and Neil Capolino and Michael C. Thank you, Ricky Wasson. I got to mention Larry Sparks and Dell and Rhonda Vincent, Stuart Duncan, and the Cox family. And please, everybody, keep Suzanne Cox's husband, Bob, in your thoughts. Things are looking up and getting much better. And I think that the plaque is there, and it's got an old picture of me on there, and people are probably like, what are you doing? But that was such a special time in my life, that age. That's the year I joined Union Station. I met Denise. I met Keith Case. I signed with Rounder, and all the guys in Union Station now were at the same festival in the same room on the same day. And I especially want to thank Ron Block, Barry Bales, Dan Tominski, and Jerry Douglas, who I owe and love so much. I can't wait to be in the same room again. COVID sucks, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you for this.
With dreams that won't come true. Alison Krauss has taken bluegrass to more new listeners than almost any other artist. Raised in Champaign, Illinois, she took up the fiddle as a child, competing in contests and working in regional groups. Beginning with 1987's Too Late to Cry, she recorded on her own and with her band Union Station a series of albums that won her widespread acclaim, earned her and the group multiple IBMA and Grammy Awards, and led to her induction as a member of the Grand Ole Opry in 1992, while her 1995 compilation, Now That I've Found You, won multi-platinum sales certification. Though she has recorded and performed in a variety of settings, including a collaboration with Robert Plant that won her a 2009 Album of the Year Grammy, the sound of Alison Krauss and Union Station has been central to her work. Both widely influential in the bluegrass world and a powerful representative of the genre to audiences otherwise unfamiliar with it. With her instantly recognizable vocals, powerful fiddle style, distinctive song and production choices, and her frequently expressed admiration for core bluegrass artists, Alison Krauss has brought immeasurable respect and recognition to the music.
Please make welcome